I'm not asking you, I'm asking myself. Here in the silence, they hurt me once, I forgave and walked away. Put distance in between and closed the door. Years went by, they came back like nothing happened. And I opened up because I thought I knew the score. I don't feel anger, I don't feel hate. That's why I thought forgiveness had been done. I thought I carried nothing, I was finally free. The chapter ended, the battle won. But when I sat down at the same old table, heard the same voices, the same familiar tone, it wasn't rage that came back to life inside me. It was the grief I thought had long been gone. One single glance was enough to freeze my soul. One little joke pulled me back into the past. Everyone kept talking like everything was normal, while inside me something shattered fast. Because silence can resemble healing too. When you're tired of crying where nobody knew. Now I don't know if I forgave or just gave in, if I laid the burden down or set it aside. I don't know if I convinced myself I'd heal, or pretended I was whole just to survive. I drew strength from the verses that I learned 70 times 7. Forgive and be forgiven. If you hate your brother while claiming you love me, you're a liar, and that truth cut deep within. But I don't know if I obeyed through faith or used your word to soothe my own dilemma. And I'm ashamed to admit that maybe part of me wanted to return. Maybe I confused peace with simply never speaking of it again. I don't question your hand, I question my decision. I don't know if I came back by faith or Stockholm Syndrome. I don't know if I surrendered this burden in prayer, or only thought I did while hiding it below. I thought I had healed, I thought everything was fine, but their words awakened not hatred, but the wound. And now I understand the verse I once read. Don't return to the place God delivered you from. I don't know if this is wisdom or just pain speaking, if I'm searching for escape or if you're shielding me. I don't know if I'm reading it right or reading it wrong, if this reveals my faith or the fear I still carry. Maybe I missed what was familiar. even though that's where I broke apart. And that's what frightens me the most. The soul can learn to love its cage. Maybe I confuse forgiving with returning. Maybe I confuse love with staying silent. Maybe I kept saying it's over now, so I wouldn't see what still remained unhealed. I don't want to use the Bible as an excuse to go back where I was broken before. But I don't want to run if you're using me to show that forgiveness can be something more. Yet I can no longer tell obedience from nostalgia, or freedom from unfinished business. I don't know if my peace was real or something I created to avoid the emptiness. And I'm afraid to admit that maybe I mistook repentance for a gentler strategy to come clean.